Yeah, good morning, guys.
Hi, Chief. Good morning.
Yeah, sorry, I've been met up with the time, and yesterday I had some emergencies to attend to. Yeah, but I dropped the news yesterday. I hope the news didn't affect some of you because I had an open position that I was not able to. I was not really able to close before the news. I see the news movement. This was exactly 7 p.m. Yeah, XAU moved. Same with EU. Exactly 7 p.m. I see the momentum of the news. So I hope the news didn't affect most of you yesterday. Did the news affect anyone?
Yes, it did.
Yeah. So that's why I advise social for novice always trade 30 minutes before the news. I always avoid 30 minutes before the news and 30 minutes after the news if you're a newbie. Because most of the times the impact is usually much and it's not something you can curtail. So let's check today's market briefing. Let's start with ForexFactory and let's see if you have news today. So as you can see, you have so many red envelope news again today. So many red envelope news. We saw the impact of the news yesterday. So basically, that is what red envelope news is for. So all day we have euro. This is medium impact. Uh, German prelim CPI. That's for euro. Euro pairs. Euro pairs again. Then the major red envelope news we have is we have red envelope news for GBP. GBP. Wow. Then we have so many red envelope news for GBP. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 5. And it's by 12 p.m. Yeah, by 12 p.m. Then we have another one by 12:30 p.m. Then USD. About two red envelope news for USD, and two medium impacts. That is orange envelope for USD. So 1:30 p.m. Throughout 1:30 p.m. we should expect a great move with the news today. From 1:30, you should expect a big move in the market. So, like I said, you can always read through the files to understand what the news is all about. You come to your market factory, click on this file, and you can be able to read through the news and know what the news is all about. So, the momentum of the news on euro was much. So let's check if it was enough to change the market's direction. So guys, welcome to Euro market briefing for today. Let's check this daily. Here's weekly. If you trade draw on liquidity, if you trade draw on liquidity or CRT and the rest, notice immediately markets took out this low, took out the draw liquidity on this low. Then, because of the momentum of the news and all, it helped it to push up and it was able to take out this high. So the next major place market is likely to react to is this high. And this as a weekly, but let's go to daily. Nothing much here. On 4 hours, here on 4 hours, let's check and see. Clear everything around trades. Break to the downside, another sweep, another break rather, another break. So this was the last break that swept liquidity here, that pushed market down. So because of this break sweep of liquidity from this high, basically every trader was expecting the market to take out this low. We sweep this low before any major move. But you can see the market always has a mind of its own. Everybody was expecting it to sweep this low, but it didn't. Rather, we just took out few liquidity zones and started moving up again. So we could use our FIP2 to run through it. It works. So market has broken through the major zone on our FIP2. This is one scenario. Giving you one scenario before we continue with the analysis. So this is a major zone. This zone you're seeing now is a major zone, the golden pocket. It is the golden pocket. And because of what we are expecting, the golden pocket is supposed to resist markets from breaking through and clear this low. But because of the momentum of the news and other factors, markets being markets, it broke through. So as it broke through, the golden pockets aligned with a fair value gap. It also aligned with a flip zone or breakup block, anything you call it. So the next scenario I'm expecting is for markets to retrace to this golden pocket zone, give a confirmation on lower time frame, then we push up. So the goal is if market should give a confirmation for buy, if we should clear this zone now, we should break and close above this zone. That means there is a momentum shift. There is a bullish momentum shift. You understand, for euro. So the first scenario A is market retracing back within the golden pocket, which aligns with the breaker block, gives a buy confirmation, then push up and take out the zone. That is scenario A. But let's keep on with the normal structure analysis and see where it leads us. So after this, let's just go to 1 hour so that we'll play structure change from 1 hour. From 1 hour, we have These are the last shapes of market structure. This was the last break of market structure. We had a break, change of character one, internal change of character two, because of the 4 hours. So we're in 1 hour now. So this is change of character one. This is change of character two. A confirmation that 1 hour is bullish now. The 1 hour candle, 1 hour market is bullish. So which zones should we expect markets to react to? We could go lower. Okay. The closest demand zone I'm saying is this. The closest demand zone I'm saying is this. Which, if you check, it might definitely align with it will definitely align with that golden pocket zone. It should. Let's confirm if it aligns with that golden pocket zone. This is it. You can see the closest demand zone that I was able to find on the lower time frame for EU is perfectly in sync with the golden pocket zone. So basically, flip zone. So it's still the same scenario, still the same stuff because the momentum candle was much. The momentum candle was is too much. It didn't give line for any zone to form, any demand zone to form. So we will now work with the areas, the POIs around this zone. Is this still the same scenario I'm looking at? A push into this zone, a confirmation, then we play, we push up. So basically the same scenario I'm looking at for EU. So keep eye on EU for this zone. Remember, if EU is able to give a confirmation for a buy from this zone, we should expect a push-up move. But if it doesn't, then we are good to continue with the sell. But 1 hour is now bullish. 1 hour candle is now bullish, so you should be cautious if you're selling. If you're cautious, you should be very, very cautious if you're selling. Because you might see some sell opportunities. Let me check if there is any. Yes, we break. This kind of a good zone, but we are bullish though, so but you should be careful. This kind of a good zone. Market to tap into before it drops. Kind of a good zone for that. because as you can see after this break, this is the structural, what's it called? The structural liquidity. Then this is a supply zone. This 15 minutes though, when the market closes here, that means market closes below this zone. That means the next zone we might possibly see a close here, a push up here, then push up down. So, but this one now is just a very what's it called? It's a low probability zone. You understand? Sure. So you should focus on allowing market to retrace within to this zone before we get that push up. Hopefully that is that for EU. XAU market kind of the news also affected it for XAU. Now see, for the past how many weeks, XAU is still within the same zone. For the past how many weeks, it's still within the same zone. Within the same demand area. Was able to push up, took out this high of this candle. Since then, it has been playing within this candle on a weekly level. So you see how bad it is. No clear picture. Since then, since it took out the high of this candle, it has been playing within the range of this candle. Week 1, 2, 3, 4. For the past 4 weeks now, almost 1 month. No clear picture. Nothing. So the same structure we are saying, nothing has really changed. If you should see a change, it should be on the lower time frame. But weekly, daily is basically still the same thing. Still the same low, still the same high you're looking at. For hours. For hours. The last push to the downside. After the market pushed up without giving us efficient move, we gave a little break here before we had the shift to the downside. After this shift, we have this irregular move. We don't consider this on this scale. It was not even efficient. So next measure zone was this. So after this break of structure, This was the supply zone the market sold from. After that, market pushed down, took out this low. Structure is very important, so you should pay attention to every detail when it comes to structure. Every detail matters. If it's not clear to you, you use your line too. So after this, we add this to the downside. After that, market broke, give us a first break of structure to the upside on 4 hours, which was not too clear like that, can be easily mixed. Can be easily mixed. Yeah. So after this move to the upside, the momentum candle pushed up within this supply again. Second attempt within this supply on 4 hours. So currently, after every break of structure, there is always a pullback. Currently, you can see that the pullback is testing this bearish bullish for engulfing, which is a major demand zone. You can see this bearish bullish for engulfing candle is a major demand zone. Let's go to 1 hour and start the story more. So let me paint the picture clearly for you guys. For 4 hours, the structure changed a little. But on daily and weekly, the market is still trading within a range. So we need market to either take out this high or take out this zone on daily and weekly for us to know where we are heading to next. You understand? But from 4 hours, it was consolidation. When you see a break to the upside, a break to the downside, a break to the upside within the same level, basically call it a consolidation. And you will confirm it within the weekly. You confirm it within the weekly. After market took out this, swept out this liquidity from this bullish candle. Since then, it has been consolidating within this candle. So basically, until market take out this high or take out this low, we will never truly know the direction we are heading to. So, but the meantime, we'll try our best to play any opportunity we get. So this is a sudden bullish move on 1 hour. So, but we still need a confirmation. There is no confirmation yet. Confirmation is always double bullish to the upside or double bullish to the downside, not just one. So the golden pockets in line with 1 hour fair value gap could not hold market. Market has broken through it. So the next demand zone we have is the next demand zones we have or point of interest we have is 1 hour, this 1 hour fair value gap again, which is here. Then this 1 hour demand zone. This low is a protected low. But don't remember there is news today though. There is news. That is analyzing. Always remember there is news today. So you know when to play it safe. So the secret to trading gold is very simple. If market should come to your point of interest, 1 hour point of interest, you go to your 5 minutes or 15 minutes and see if you get a confirmation that the market is moving in that direction. So if market comes here and we get a bullish shift, if you couldn't see the bullish shift because of the momentum the market is using, you go to your 5 minutes. So 5 minutes will definitely give you a change of character, double change of character to be precise. When you see it and is in line with your 1 hour time frame, then any opportunity you get is always 60 to 70% certain. As long as market has traded within that 1 hour fair value gap or 1 hour demand zone, and you go to your 5 minutes and you get a double break of structure to the upside, the next opportunity you get is always between 60 to 70% accurate on XAU. So what's the direction for XAU? We are expecting markets to move into either this zone, give us a confirmation on this 5 minutes, then we'll buy. Or we're expecting it to drop into this demand zone, give us a confirmation, or maybe sweep this demand zone a little with a wick, not a body break, with a wick, give us a confirmation, then we'll buy. We push up. So that is just it for XAU. That is it for XAU. But if you want to play markets, see how market is going, you could play the bearish drop so far on 5 minutes. This is a break to the downside, a confirmatory break to the downside, a change of character down, another confirmatory one. So if you want to look for opportunity, market doesn't tap into this zone and start pushing up. You might say, okay, the market take out this high, might still sell into this zone. But the major thing I'm expecting is for markets to come within this zone and either give us a change of character or it fails to give us a change of character. So that is it for XAU. Yeah. So basically this or this. So let me get one pair from you guys. What pair do you want me to look at? Is there any pair you would want me to look at? You can raise your hand. Mia Kashmir, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. First person to speak.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, thanks for the chart breakdown. I really understand. Sir, can we look at BTC?
Okay. The Godfather, yeah? The Godfather. Well, let's clear it. I'll look at it soon. Give me a minute, please. All right. Come in. So BTC, BTC. So welcome to BTC market briefing. I have this week our daily, basically a break, because I consider week sweeps as break on daily, on from 4 hours and above. Rather. Then we have this. No much story after that. It's 4 hours. We have this. So first things first, you have to identify the range your market is trading in. You have to identify the range your market is trading in, which is what we are doing. To identify the range, we identify the next possible zones the market could also react to. try to change the color of those possible zones. So from 4 hours, you could see the market is reacting already to a demand zone, and market is bullish. Yeah, from 4 hours, BTC is bullish and is currently reacting to this demand zone here. First of all, reacted here. There's been a reaction here, pushed market up. Then it gave us another zone here. It's currently reacting to this zone of 4 hours. And this zone is very valid because it has an structural liquidity here. That's a structural liquidity. So as market is giving us this confirmation, we can go to 1 hour and see if there is a shift to the upside, a confirmatory shift to the upside. Either 1 hour or any other lower time frame of your choice. 30 minutes. We just go to so BTC is bullish. So after market tapped into this 4 hour fair value gap, 4 hour point of interest, demand zone, and the rest, this low was swept. We have break of structure to the downside. After that, to the upside, rather, after the markets came back, reacted to the zone. You can see the reactions, making it a resistance, or a support rather. A support in line with a fair value gap and a flip zone. These three things. There was a push to the upside, then we have another confirmatory bullish move. After that, market pushed up, gave another break, but the break is not valid because there is no efficiency. The pushback did not cause any efficiency, so we won't count it. So we count this as a major move. So market later came back, swept this zone. Then reacted from. So basically, all this consolidation you're seeing here, you can see how the market consolidated within this zone. All this consolidation is liquidity being trapped. So market used this, the lowest point here, as a liquidity zone and reacted from the next demand zone from the first break of structure. So you can see the market reacted from it. It's pushed into this zone and reversed. So we could go to our lower time frame, 15 minutes. So after this tap within this zone, market pushed up with momentum, broke a structure here. So after this break of structure, it's reversing back. So the possible zone market is likely to react to. Market is likely to buy from is either this point or this point, because market is in line with the structures from 4 hours till now. So I will target this area first. So you can see it's here. You can see the structure here. So hopefully market drops within this zone, or the market is moving with this fair value gap. Let's drop it back to 30 minutes. You can see that all this zone, market is even currently reacting to demand zone. All this zone here is a demand zone. So if you're to say, okay, let me enter with market order here, your stop loss should always be below this major zone. But remember, this is not a financial advice in any way. This is just me showing you the next area I feel market is going to move from. So this gives the only one is to 3R for this move. We'll also try to check and see if okay. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in to this market briefing. I won't have time for any psychology tip this morning, but I should drop it. I should drop some psychology tip on the channel. So thank you for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next one.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.